This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio. This is the part you've all been waiting for. Okay, today I have been joined by Kray Bristol.
What's going on? What's good?
It's absolutely good, you know. Good. Yeah. Now, it's been a wicked show so far. Banger after banger. We've been promoting your new album, Ups and Downs, out on Wordlife Records.
Out now. Get ready.
I'm gas, bro. Wicked album.
Trust.
Honoured to put out, honestly.
Getting this is now has got Krazy in it and as well, and it's absolutely matters. And if you haven't checked that out now, go do it.
Pause this interview now.
Just pause it right now.
Apart from the people listening live on radio, you can't pause that. I don't think technology is that good, but you can pause live radio. Like, we'll just wait and chill for a minute. No such luck. Right, Kray. Hi,
what's going on, bro?
I mean, you know, for the people who's watching on camera,
yes,
this is the first they're seeing it. So big up you guys, yeah. We got Kray Bristol on today as we're promoting his album Ups and Downs. It is the third album or EP project you have dropped on Wordlife Records since you've been signed.
Yes.
Now I think we've got to act as if like that we don't know you, unless not like who are you, like, you know what I mean?
I mean, you don't anyway.
Let's start. No, I just don't have a clue, man. I just don't know who you are, man. Right, so. Your name's Stefan.
Yes.
No, I'm joking, Steve. Yeah.
Stefan.
Actually, is it Steve or Steven?
Stefan. Steve, man.
Yeah, because I'm a Steven.
But it's but that's why we're different. I mean, that's why our contrast is so good. That's why it works well when we get on a track. Like, get on it. There's just such a contrast.
There's enough Steven in there.
Yeah,
but that slight difference to change it up.
There's slight difference between Stevens. That's what makes it, bro.
Big up all the Stevens out there. But any of the step pens with a PH,
no.
We don't run with that. You fake Stevens.
Just stop being in it.
You German sounding Stevens.
Stop doing you in it and just go to bed.
Innit? Like, at least take the N off the end and just be a Steve, innit?
Go to sleep.
Anyway, right. So Kray Bristol, yeah.
Yes.
What started you rapping? Where was the first time you ever rhymed a word?
I'm pretty sure it was when I had a diary once, and I used to write. I used to write what I was feeling in there, and then one time I noticed one thing rhymed, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool, man. Yeah, it made sense. I was like, you know, I'm just the next big thing. And then obviously I wasn't. And then it's like 11 years ago. And then I was just like, oh, this is. And then I done my diary and like rhyme sort of thing, and then I noticed I could do it on beats.
Yeah.
And then that's what I came
really
from.
Where it come from, for real?
Yeah, I used to write a diary, literally a diary, and then I noticed like it was. I can't remember what it was, but I had to write. I had a
January the 1st. Today sucked. Yeah, whoever MC. No,
me and my dad. Yeah, so it was just one. It was one of these things where it's like I noticed one of these things rhymed, and I was just like, yeah, and then I kept on with it, and then carried it on, mate, and now like years later, I'm still at it.
Yeah.
And now I feel like this new EP is sort of like a diary in a way, and that's why I'm glad I come back to it as like a sort of thing. And I'm glad you found me and you see me, because it was like one of these things where
we find him on the roadside,
on the road,
like
he literally just picked me up,
rapping to himself.
He picked me up.
I thought it was roadkill at first, and then
he was going to cook me. He was going to be like, let's see a Fanta, Sprite or Vimto go well with him. I was like, hey, no, I'm still alive.
What's the best Kray Bristol glaze we
you know what I mean? And I was just like, no, I'm still alive.
He's alive. And it turns out he was really good at rapping, so we kept him.
Yeah, it was really good.
We turned off the hot pot.
It was like I could rap, because otherwise I would have been screwed. So
basically that was the test.
It was the test.
Have you got flavour, or do we have to add some flavour?
No, enough's what I mean. Got enough flavour.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Too cold with it.
On the real, incredible rapper. I'm glad we found you on the road. Now, how we actually found you, because I knew about you from time, and you was always about doing stuff like that. Yeah. But I think what rose you to prominence this time round was you battering everyone in the Last Man Standing rap battle tournament.
No, Last Man Standing was such a good idea when it happened. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's what everyone needed sort of at that time. And
well, we thought the war was going to end. It was like we were stuck in our houses.
But the amount of people that got involved, and you know, even that people that lost or the people that won or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you got through the rounds, sort of thing. It was sort of like everyone done well. You know what I mean? Regardless if they won or not, they done really well. They passed through the rounds. You know what I mean? And me and Formie was tight. Yeah. So that was cool. But
big up Formie as well.
Big up Formie as well. Formie, mate. You know what I mean?
Come up by one season 2. The final between you and Formie, I think it was a close call, wasn't it? It was. But
it was.
I mean, for me, there was only one winner that season. Yeah.
One winner, and it was me.
And well done.
But it was cold. It was cold, and it was a really good thing as well. So I'm gassed that happened,
bro. I'm really glad it happened.
Because I wouldn't be here, mate. I didn't get involved in nothing. When's the last time I got involved in anything?
Well, that and you won.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, fair. You know if you're going to quit at getting involved in stuff, that's probably a good way to do it after you've won the championship and you're the boss of it. Like,
no, not getting involved in anything. So,
no more battle rap then, yeah?
No more battle. Nah, this is what I mean. I'm not battling anymore, man. You know, I leave it to the professionals. I was not good at all.
Bruv, you were great. However, I understand it's a lot of pressure, and I can imagine it consumed your life for the whole month.
Anxious enough. I can't be dealing with, you know what I mean?
Yeah. On the real, killed it. Now, those battles are still out at the moment.
I know. If you haven't watched them already, then you're mad, because, like, go watch them and
go check them out. Now, right, so you've done, let's talk through the projects before we get up to the ups and downs. First EP that we dropped. That's
K293. K293, yeah.
Sick.
K293 was kind of like, because I was so gassed of when I was just like, you know, I mean, I did what I can to try and get like, wait, K293 that was Game On Volume 1 with the intro, wasn't it?
Yeah.
K293 was one of these that
had the D-head track that we
know what I mean? Yeah. It was one of these tracks where I just wanted, you know, I wanted to get me out.
Yeah.
You know, like one of these things was like bang, bang, bang.
I'm famous now. Listen to my music.
Yeah, listen to me now. I done this, and then now listen to me, and you know, and then once that was done, and then when Game On Volume 1 came in, and you know, and it was like more evolved, I was like, where am I going to go from here?
Yeah. Well, you definitely evolved as an artist, and I think it was good because you had a lot of stuff that you've already done around that time as well that you was looking to get out, and it was like they say, like with your first album, innit, you've got like 5-6 years of work that tends to just go into that in a month or so. You know,
100%.
And then your label comes along and says, can we do that again about in 5 months this time, please?
Yeah, but it's one of these things where, like, you know what I mean, like that time when you're recording something or producing something or like coming up with something is like you then, like that's you then. You know what I mean? Like if I would try and make that K293 album now, I wouldn't be able to. If I was trying to make that Game On Volume 1, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it just captured you at that exact time.
It's that exact moment in time, yeah.
This is a thing I think for MCs as well. We all get really precious and hold our music back and stuff like that, and we're like, oh, it's not ready, and then you evolve as a person.
Exactly.
And it's never going to be ready.
Exactly.
Know? And like, I think the trick is just get it out there, innit?
Get it out. Get it out. And that's what I did with K293. I got it out and made everyone hear, you know what I mean, like sort of like, I'm here, this is who I am. And then when that Game On Volume 1 came out, you know what I mean, and we made the intro, bruv, and that intro is a banger, and I don't care. We haven't done that live yet. We're gonna have to do that live next time we do anything or we're anywhere.
Well, I've got a few things coming up now. Seeing as all of that lockdown madness has ended and it's gone back to normal, and instead of like, you know, we can't even see your own grand, you can have Ukrainians come and stay at your house. There you go. Times have changed. We're back, you know. It's full
on. We're making money. No, okay.
Yeah, no, it's mad.
It's good.
Yeah, no, big up Boris. I'm sure he was doing it all for our safety. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was, right? Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I don't believe it for a second. It's a madness. What happened to his cheese and wine parties and stuff? How come we're not investigating that now? Where's that all stopped? You know what I mean? It's like suddenly it's like, oh look, that Ukraine-Russia situation started to change.
We're gonna see a siren outside. Shut up.
Yeah,
we're gonna see a siren outside.
FBI just messaged me. Shut up, Krazy. It's mad, isn't it? Like,
we're under it, mate. We're under the scope.
That Sugray investigation and all that. Where did it go? Yeah, go on. All right, we're on to you, boss. We got you, man. We got you. We haven't given up the hunt. Yeah, no, honestly, I hate that guy. Anyway, right, so the non-political stuff. But right, so then it went to Game On. Now, Game On, I think you was just trying to do a follow-up project. It was really good, but it was just getting something out. It was just literally just getting it done, keep it moving, because then this next project, not to say anything bad about Game On, but I just think there's a big difference in Game On to this one.
Of course.
And I think I don't know what you've done in that time, but you've evolved. I don't know whether you
I thought about it. That's what happened in that time. I thought about what you know, because I before, when I was making stuff, I never had that audience. You know what I mean? I didn't have people messaging me after listening to a track. I think you should have done it. You know, this could have been better, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, and then when I started making ups and downs, I was sort of like, because I was in such a place where I was just sort of like, I just want people to understand what I'm going through or whatever, you know what I mean, to help try and relate to them in a way. I'm not just going to put stuff out so people can understand and people can listen to it and just like, you know, play it in their car and jam out. I want stuff that people can relate to
and resonate. Music actual like, and I think you was going for a lot. It was, as I say, it was at the end of the lockdown. We didn't know what was going on, whether it was going to come back on. Also, I don't know if you mind me saying, but your missus was very heavily pregnant at the time, and not to put any blame on her, but I know when people go through that,
course.
It's a lot of stress, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
100%.
Hormones and different living situations and stuff like that.
Because you got to think about like what's above that as well. Like, you know what I mean. You got to think of, you know, like, yeah, she's pregnant now, but when she gives birth, mate, it's a whole different game.
Well, you dropped the project just before she had the baby, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you had like a week promo, and then it was dad mode.
Yeah, and it was dad mode, and I'd done hardly anything since. You know what I mean? I've been sat in my room sad the whole time. You know what I mean? Like holding the baby while I was trying to make beats.
Yeah.
Like MIDI. Yeah, you got the MIDI keyboard there.
That's you got to do that stuff. It's what it is. I respect that fully, bro. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the best parts of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How is it going?
All right, it's you know what I mean, because I got 2 girls already. It's not even that hard.
I suppose it when you're
first. It's standard. You know what I mean? Like it's a standard part of the thing now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like she's standard. Like she's so good, and she's like calm, rather than like the other two who are just absolutely
absolutely mental. Well, no, because now you could get on with music now. But I think it's that first little bit where they're out screaming, sleepless nights, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't get that now. I don't get no sleepless nights.
Dad, you're not coming into that mic now. No, too
shit.
Sorted. Yeah.
Sorted.
Right. Okay. So, bro, we've got literally, I'd say, about a minute or two of this stuff. Now, was there any stuff you want to talk about on the album? Any shout-outs? Any stuff that it's pretty much just you, and you went in. You know what I mean? Is there anyone who inspired you, or anyone that you want to give shout-outs to for it? Or
I mean, to be fair, I want to give a shout-out to. Well, mainly it was the people, like, they're going to know who they are, innit? Like, you know, like, number one, my boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tommy, he absolutely was there for me since day, and he's always been really...
Yeah, absolute G in the background.
He's always been, like, really... you know, like he criticised me in such a good way that it's
constructive
criticism. Like, and it's just like one of these things where it's like, bruv, you need to do this different, you need to, and I was like, it was really good to listen to. And you know, like even like when I was messaging for me, it was when I was messaging you know what I mean, like you could do more, you could do better on this, you know what I mean, this ain't mute, like you could put a lot more effort into it. So it's like one of these things where you know what I mean, I'm glad that we, like in Bristol alone, I'm glad that we've got you know, like the people we have, and the music scene that we have, because it's so encouraging, and we hardly ever beat each other down, whereas in some places they beat you down and they don't want to see you do well. And this is what I like about Bristol. We all make sure we do well, and if you don't make sure your brother does well, then you're an absolute mount, mate. Zoom in on this camera right now. Just make sure you zoom in. Yeah, if you don't look after your boy, you're a mount. All right, back it up, bro. Don't get too close, bro. You know what I mean? I got
drip.
You know what I mean? Add a filter, bruv. You better put a filter on that as well.
You know he's going to put a silly filter on.
Put a filter on that. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those your job is. He's going to do me
the worst possible filter. You know what I mean? Let's go for a...
I know you as well, bruv. Don't.
Right, bro. We got to go to some commercial breaks. We're going to do a promo on the other side, okay? Would you like to let them know your social media in the meantime?
At Kray Bristol on absolutely everything. And sorry if I'm not always on it, because I'm rarely on it, because I'm just sat in my room making music all the time. But yeah, at Kray Bristol and everything.
And Spotify, Kray Bristol.
Kray Bristol, man. Make sure you check that stuff out. And if you haven't already, do it now.
Alright. Okay, well, we're going to do a live performance, but we've got some commercial breaks now, so stick around. We'll be back on the other side. Make sure you're locked into the Wordlife show, hosted by myself, Krazy.
Man, I've been doing this from day one.
Every Tuesday from 8 till 10 p.m. Live on Ujima 98 FM for the hardest hip-hop and grime bangers.